and you can find... The Pearson Award is for the most outstanding player as voted by fellow members of the NHLPA. Players like Steve Yzerman in 1989, Jerome McGinley in 2002, and Sidney Crosby last year set the tone for what this award is all about. Winning it was one of the highlights of my career. This year's nominees are Alex Ovechkin, Jerome McGinley, Evgeny Malkin. And the Lester B. Pearson winner goes to Alex Ovechkin.
Sorry about it. Hi everybody. First of all, I want to congrats Jerome and Evgeny. Great year, guys. Thank all my teammates, team staff, all the Capitals organization. Okay. Thanks our fans. I know lots of fans right now watching Verizon. Hi guys. I want to say thanks all my family, my mom, my dad, my brother. I really love them. My friends, Konstantin, my personal coach, Dmitry. And without your support, guys, I never stay here and I never be in NHL. You know, it's a big award because the players speak who's the best player in the NHL, and it means a lot. I'm very happy. Thank you very much.
Coming up, Guy Carbonneau, Craig Simpson, and who will win the Selkie? Zetterberg, Datsuk, or Madden? Next on the NHL Awards.
Beautiful Elgin Theater. Welcome back to the NHL Awards. The Dominator, Dominik Hasek. And I'm Ronaldo McLean. That had to hurt yesterday. You see the game? Portugal. Nobody knows Ronaldo, Portugal. They beat the Czechs that would kill Dominik.
Oh, you're talking about soccer?
Yeah.
Oh, I watched the game actually. You know, I think we were a better team in the second half. But you know, they scored the goals and it was the difference. So it's a sport sometimes.
The William M. Jennings Trophy, as you know, Dominik goes to the team with the fewest goals allowed, 183 for Detroit this year with you and Chris Osgood. So maybe a comment on your team and how you won this award, and especially for Chris Osgood, who couldn't make it tonight back from Burbank, California, and the Love Guru, I think.
Yeah, first about us, you know, he's a little bit tired from all the sitting on TV and celebration in Detroit. So unfortunately, he cannot be here tonight. But like you said, you know, it's a really team trophy. You know, you have to say, everyone on the team, you know, you have to play well defensively. You know, you can have the best goaltenders, but still, if the team doesn't play well defense, you can't win this trophy. No chance. So, thank you, my teammates, coaches. You know, of course, they have to convince everyone to play defense. It's sort of important if you want to be the Stanley Cup champion. And thanks to my goalie coach. Definitely, it was fun to work with him, with Jim Bedard, and all together, you know, I am here tonight, you know, to get this trophy. So thank you, and of course to my family. Thank you very much.
What a guy. 6 Vezina trophies, 2-time winner of the Hart Trophy, 2 Stanley Cups, Olympic gold medal, and you announced your retirement, Dom. We'll miss you. You've been wonderful. What a show you gave us. Thank you. Thank you. There's Dominik Hasek. We have all the children from minor hockey helping us out with the show this evening. Principally, some of the players from Edmonton and Toronto will be starring in our nominees packs. Richard Petty's going to throw them off tonight. We're going to do the nominees, and then we're going to announce the winner. Nominees and then the winner, but everyone else will figure it out, I'm sure. But listen, it's great to have minor hockey represented for all you do here this evening. And my co-host, I'd like to welcome him to the stage. You won't believe this. 1988, he had 56 goals in the regular season, 13 in the playoffs, won his first cup. 2 years later, in the playoffs, 16 goals, 31 points. He led the playoffs in both categories. Two-time winner of the Cup, my Hockey Night in Canada colleague, the one and only Craig Simpson. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Ron. Wherever you go, for fans of this great game, hockey's youth movement was the story of the year. The story that led one team, a young Penguins team, all the way to the Stanley Cup Finals. Every night, these fresh-faced phenoms are scoring highlight reel goals, leading their teams to new heights and pulling moves we didn't even know existed. The kids are more than just all right. They're taking the pace of the game to another level and having fun doing it. Almost as much fun as we're having watching it. They are hockey's young guns.
You're young and you're enthusiastic. When you're playing it for the first time, you realize why you love the sport so much.
Rebound chance. Score! Sur le point de se terminer. André Christensen. Ça, c'est un but qui fait mal au goal. Joffrey Lupul to the front. Score! Jeff Carter. Buzzing and scoring. Woo! How about that shot?
He's becoming a man in all ways. He's got great poise and composure.
Wanting to fire, score!
Shoots, he scores! What a great play, hand-eye coordination. There's a shot from the blue line, scores!
Gagne goes to the forehand peak, scores! Steps a shot, scores! Fighters come right back.
Good movement, always square, fundamentally sound. Yeah, he's a bigger body at 6'2".
Snitsky, Ward for la rette, le retour, mais repousse lui-même. Jacob scores!
It's the youngsters that got the job done.
To the front of the net, scores!
A lot of youth and a lot of great young hockey players on display here to start this game.
Here to present the Selke Award is a man who's won it 3 times. Please welcome the coach of the Montreal Canadiens, Guy Carbonneau.
The Selke trophy is given out to the forward who best demonstrates the defensive component of the game. When I played, it was the award that mattered most to me. This year's Selke nominees are all two-way players any team would be lucky to have.
I'm Rachel Gandy. I played on the Leaside Pee Wee tournament team. Here are the nominees for the Selke. Henrik Zetterberg. He scores a lot of goals, but also stops the other team from scoring. He plays on both the power play and the penalty kill. I like him because he shows that you have to play at both ends of the ice to help your team. Pavel Datsyuk led the Red Wings in scoring and also led in plus-minus. Doesn't just think about offense when he's on the ice. Great skater who's always fast to come back and help out on his own end. Makes him a great defensive forward. John Madden, known around the league as a great defensive forward. Doesn't take chances that will put his team at risk. He's always making sure that the other team can't score. I know that his goalie and defensemen are very happy to have a player like Madden who always thinks about defense.
And the Frank J. Selke trophy goes to Pavel Datsyuk.
Hi guys. I want to say thank you very much, you guys, and I would like to congratulate this year finalists What a successful year. I would like to thank the entire Red Wings organization. I would like to thank you, my teammates, and especially I want to say my family. I love you, and thank you for fan. I want to speak longer, but my English short. Thank you.
After the break, Cassie Campbell and Adam Graves present the Clancy coming up on the NHL Awards.
This year, Richard Zednik of the Florida Panthers had his throat cut by a skate. There was a lot of blood. It was horrendous. Everybody panicked except for the chosen few. The Buffalo doctors and their staff were great, but one man really came to the rescue. You'll see him honored here. Dave Zanobi, the trainer for the Florida Panthers. It was his grace under pressure. His actions saved the night. More important, they saved a life. There were a lot of clutch performances this year, but that was number one, David Zanobi. It's a wonderful time to present two awards that recognize dedication and the spirit to overcome adversity. Our presenters, one, a two-time Olympic champion who works for Hockey Night in Canada. Joining her is a man who's won 2 Stanley Cups and is right for the job. He's won both of these trophies. Would you please welcome Cassie Campbell and Adam Graves.
Being a leader isn't just about what you do on the ice or in the dressing room.
It's about what you do every day to make your team, your community, and your world better. It's about looking out for those less fortunate and offering a hand up to those who need it.
In a sport already known for giving back, every year one player stands out for going the extreme mile to be just that kind of leader. They honor us with their generosity, and we honor them with the King Clancy Memorial Trophy.
And the King Clancy Memorial Trophy goes to, always wanted to do this, Vincent Lecavalier.
Thank you very much. First of all, I'd like to thank my teammates for recognizing my charitable efforts with my foundation. Secondly, I'd like to commend all the players and the people the people who are in hockey that devote they devote a lot of time, a lot of money in many causes. So thank you very much. And finally, I'd like to thank Erwin Novak, Dan Doyle, and Liz William. I wouldn't be up here if it wasn't for them. So thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. C'est un grand honneur pour moi. Merci. Thank you.
No matter how much we love it, there's no denying hockey is a tough sport. It can take its toll on the body and the spirit, but no matter how hard things get, some players have what it takes to keep coming back for more.
The winners of this award have overcome trials and tragedy and come back to hockey with a strength and resilience that is as impressive as their play. You can't seem to keep them down. The 3 nominees for the Bill Masterton Memorial Trophy: Jason Blake of the Toronto Maple Leafs, Chris Chelios of the Detroit Red Wings, and Fernando Pisani from the Edmonton Oilers.
And the Bill Masterton Memorial Trophy goes to Jason Blake.
Thank you. I'm very honored. You know, when I came to Toronto in the fall, the last thing I expected was to be diagnosed with cancer. And, you know, I've had such great support throughout the league, the Toronto Maple Leaf organization, John Ferguson, Cliff Fletcher, the coaches, the training staff, the players, my agent Neil Sheehy, the team doctor Noah Foreman, my mother, my father, my brother, and you know, I like to recognize three people, and that's obviously my doctor here in Toronto at Princess Margaret Hospital. That's done, actually gave me hope, and my lovely wife Sarah and my three kids. Thanks.
Congratulations to Vincent, and congratulations, obviously, to Jason. You've seen the young players out here awarding these trophies. What a great touch for minor hockey. So far, we've had Rachel Gandy, who presented the Selke Award, Sasha Nanji, who presented the Masterton Award, and Keenan Lima, who presented the Clancy Award. Rachel plays forward for the Leaside Wildcats. Her favorite player, surprisingly, Sidney Crosby. Sasha plays defense for the Toronto Arrows. She scored 40 goals last year, and her favorite player, Alexander Ovechkin. Keenan played defense for the Golding Park Rangers, and he scored 15 goals last year. His favorite player, Matt Cook. Now, great touch here, having all these young faces and getting a chance to experience this. Got a young fella right here. What's your name?
Jake Higgs.
Now, how old are you, Jake?
I'm 12, turning 13.
All right. That's the way it usually happens. That's good. What position do you play?
Center.
Okay, now here's your big chance. If you had a chance to play for any team in the National Hockey League, what team would it be?
Montreal Canadiens.
Montreal Canadiens, okay. Well, Bob Gainey's in the house. We'll have to talk to him. Way to go, Jake.
Thanks.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, as a hockey player and now a hockey fan, it's a real honor to introduce our next presenter. To award the Lady Byng, please welcome a Hall of Famer and four-time Lady Byng winner, Mr. Red Kelly.
Thank you. When I look back on the olden days and on the days when I played in the old NHL, in other words, it was rough and it was tough. And as tough as the battles were, respect was always the code that the hockey players lived by. And to win this award, a player must show that respect for his opponents, and he must show that respect to that code. The players right now, who are the three players who are being nominated, represent that code. They've game in and game out. And so I think we'll show their play here on the screen.
I'm Emil Moback. I play for the Willowdale Blackhawks minor bantam A team. And here are the nominees for the Lady Byng. Jason Pominville, only 25, and he's already the captain of his team. Scores a lot of points without cheap shots or dirty play. He sets a great example for any young hockey player. When the pressure is on, he stays calm and focuses on the game. Martin St. Louis, great role model for kids. One of the best in the league every year. Already won a scoring championship and league MVP. He scores goals instead of taking penalties. Pavel Datsyuk plays with talent and class. Stays out of trouble, but keeps goalies in trouble. Has a style that kids can look up to. Always on the score sheet, but in the right place.
And the winner of the Lady Byng Award this year is Pavel Datsyuk.
Hello again. But I come to first time I have this, I'm forget because I'm nervous. First time now and I have nothing. I want to say thank you very much, and my language short now.
Pavel Datsyuk, isn't he something? Great moves, magic hands, there's no question about that. And they say, Pavel, after your 42nd trophy, the language comes easy, so keep at her. That should happen later on in the show sometime tonight. Emil, by the way, Willowdale Blackhawks, his favorite player is Dion Phaneuf. These are the wide eyes of the future of the National Hockey League. Seeing Red Kelly, that was spectacular. Absolutely, he is the class. It's an unbroken line of tradition in our game. The NHL alumni is a legendary fraternity. As we go to break, we want to salute those who've become the face of the game. Enjoy.
The face tells a story. The face is a book. And on each of these faces, a chapter of a great game is read, proudly seen, vividly etched. Faces instantly recognizable, that speak of an era, a time. Faces you can't forget, the time or place. They tell a tale of triumph, of defeat, of endurance, of ecstasy. They're modest heroes, faces only a mother can love, faces who inspired a generation, who inspired a people, faces that never fade. Their scars are a map to a place called hockey. They are the face of the game.
Of the year, Mike Babcock, Guy Carbonneau, or Bruce Boudreau, coming up on the NHL Awards.
The Rocket Richard Trophy in the foreground, the Art Ross, 112 points, 65 goals for Alexander Ovechkin. Alex, congratulations on that. What a year. Your mother, an Olympic champion in basketball, your father, a professional soccer star. Who gave you your goal-scoring touch?
Both.
Oh. Both were prolific scorers?
Yeah.
They both taught you how to win?
Yep. My mom win everything, and my dad win me, I think.
You won a lottery, all right, Craig.
Well, Alex, we all know how much you love scoring goals and winning games, but maybe tell us what it meant for you. 82nd game of the year to finally clinch a playoff berth for the Washington Capitals.
Well, you know, it was a great year for me and for my team, and you know, it was a hard year, but it was fun.
So Bruce Boudreau was in that wild ride you just went on. He's up for the next award, Craig.
Yeah, thanks, Ron. Here to present the Jack Adams Award is a man who's won it twice and knows about everything about winning in this game, along with Olympic gold medalists and one of hockey's great captains. Welcome Scotty Bowman and Cami Granato.
When the chips are down, you have to learn fast. It doesn't matter how much talent there is on a team, you still need a great coach to win.
The Jack Adams Award is a trophy that goes to the most outstanding coach in the NHL. Each of the three coaches nominated tonight are definitely worthy of that distinction.
Let's take a look.
I'm Brady Goebel. I play for the Spruce Grove Bantam AAA Timberwolves, and here are your nominees for the Jack Adams. Mike Babcock. He's been the coach of the Red Wings for 3 seasons, finished first in the conference every year, won the President's Trophy twice, and he was the first coach to lead his team to 3 straight 50-win seasons since Scotty Bowman in the 70s. With Babcock behind the bench, things are looking good in Motown. Guy Carbonneau played for the Montreal Canadiens for 11 years and was captain for 5. Now behind the bench, he's taught the team to play like he did, to win. All the experts predicted Montreal wouldn't make the playoffs this year. Carbonneau silenced those critics. Carbs coached them to a division win and the best record in the Eastern Conference. He's brought glory back to the Habs. Bruce Boudreau took over for the Washington Capitals early in the season when they only had 6 wins in 21 games. They got better and better, and not only did they make the playoffs, but they won the Southeast Division. It was something no one expected. And with Boudreau coaching a full season next year, who knows how high they'll climb.
And the award goes to Bruce Boudreau, Washington Capitals.
And Alex thought he was nervous. A year ago, I would never have ever thought I was going to be here. So this is pretty, I don't know what I'm going to say, and I have nothing prepared. But there's definitely some people I have to thank, and the players, they came through and they played so hard, and I appreciate everything they've done. And to George McPhee and Ted for taking a chance on a minor league guy that had never coached in the NHL. It took a lot of guts to do that, and I appreciate it so much from you guys. The Washington Capitals in general, I mean, they've done everything for me and my family, and I can't forget my wife, because I said I would forget her, and I didn't. But my wife and my 4 children have followed me everywhere, and in those minor league towns, I've played and coached in an awful lot of them, and you need a strong woman behind you if you're going to stay a coach, that's for sure. And there's 3 people that I would, or 2 other people I'd really like to thank. Oh, first, my assistant coaches, who made me feel so appreciated, and they helped me when I got there, because I didn't know if I knew what I was doing anyway. But Jay, Dean, and Blaine. And lastly, there's 2 people that have always supported me when I became a coach, and they tried to promote me so much, and that would be Bruce Landon and Doug Yingst. I thank them so much for helping me get to where I am, and this is a great night. Thank you so much.
What a guy, Bruce Boudreau. And Brady Goebel's just going off place for Portland Athletic Club. Brady in the red sweater there. His favorite player is Joe Sakic. Throughout the course of the night, we will be presenting little vignettes on the 3... Oh, for heaven's sakes. Ridiculous. Bear with me here. Hello, Canada and hockey fans, the United States and Newfoundland. It's a joke. I'm trying to fill in. We're on the air. I'm on the television right now. The NHL Awards. Oh, we still have them. I know you've never been to the NHL Awards, or you wouldn't be calling me right now. I'm in the middle of the show. Listen, I'll call you back, but I don't need help with that other matter, all right? Goodbye. Sean Avery. Where was I? The men who are up for the Hart Trophy. Let's start with the story. Ovechkin.
Alexander Ovechkin was a #1 draft pick who had more than lived up to his billing. But personal stats weren't enough for him. After 2 seasons, he still hadn't had a taste of the playoffs, and he was getting hungry. His hot start to the season wasn't enough to lift the Capitals out of the basement, but Alexander would not be denied. The sniper victimized goalies on his way to leading the league in points and goals. No goalie was safe, no target was too small. The Caps won 15 of their last 19 to take their first division title in 7 years. Time to celebrate. Coming up on the NHL Awards, Mike Bossy, Wendell Clark, the Calder Award for Rookie of the Year, and the first ever NHL Lifetime Achievement Award.
You're doing great. Great energy. I can see you're all players. Welcome back to the NHL Awards. Hockey Day in Canada has become a much-anticipated celebration of the game. We've been all over Canada with 8 previous get-togethers. This year, we're heading to the province that gave us the legendary Willie O'Ree. Danny Grant, winner of the Showdown in 1976. Gord Drillin, Randy Jones of the Flyers. John Stevens is from this town. It's called the Gateway to the Maritimes. Hockey Day in Canada is coming to Campbellton, New Brunswick, February the 21st, 2009. John Paris Jr., coach of the Restigouche Tigers, their junior A team, says sometimes you get answers to questions. He won't have the answers, but sometimes you get answers to questions you didn't even ponder. We hope we can provide a little something for Campbellton, but also for Shippagan. Our hearts and souls have been there for Luc Bourdon. God love you, Luke. We'll be there to commiserate and to celebrate February the 21st. Here to present the Calder Trophy, please welcome the winner in 1978, 9-time 50-goal scorer, and the man that Scotty Bowman described as the fastest 6 seconds of anything, whether driving to the net and scoring or mixing it up. Would you welcome Mike Bossy and Wendell Clark? Woo.
Thank you. There are few things as wonderful and terrifying as being a rookie in the NHL. Expectations are high, the pressure is on, and you feel like you only have one chance to shine.
Some players collapse under this kind of scrutiny. These three flourished. 2 of them gave a shot in the arm to Chicago.
And the other proved Alex Ovechkin isn't the only young scoring talent in Washington. Let's meet them.
I'm Audrey Potts, and I played for the Leaside Wildcats Pee Wee AA hockey team. Here are the nominees for the Calder. Patrick Kane, first overall draft pick. Now we know why. Great puck handler, always knows where his teammates are. He had 72 points to lead his team, the most of any rookie. Nicholas Backstrom plays on the power play and penalty kill. Great at both. Hard to get off the puck. Plays center for Washington's top line. Setup man for Ovechkin. Jonathan Taves. He had a great rookie year. He's got great moves and great hands. Every time he hits the ice, he makes goalies look silly. He led all rookies with 24 goals. Future NHL legend.
And the winner is... Patrick Kane.
Wow. Better bring this out here. First, I'd like to thank the Pro Hockey Writers Association for voting on me for this award. I mean, there's so many great rookies in the league this year, and it was just a pleasure to be part of it, and to receive this sure is it's a dream come true. Especially, you know, last year, I mean, I came to the award show and I went down the red carpet as a guest, and I pretty much strolled right through as no one really knew who I was. But also, I'd like to thank the Black Sox, the coaching staff, the training staff, and you know, Dale, thanks for picking me last year. I know it was a gutsy move picking a 5'9", 160-pound guy first overall, but thank you, I appreciate it. John McDonough, it looks like we have the Hawks going again, and it's good to be part of it. Obviously, I'd like to thank my teammates and the fans, my parents. Without you guys, I couldn't be here. And you know, my 3 young sisters. I mean, they're beautiful, and it's hard keeping 25 teammates away from them, that's for sure. I'd like to say hi to my relatives in Buffalo. I mean, this one's for you guys, and my grandpa, this award's for you. Thanks, guys.
Where's the speech was for Brendan Morrow, but it's too late. Anyway, way to go, Patrick Kane. What a season he provided us with. And Audrey also there, leading scorer for the Wildcats this season. Well done on that job. Well, it's our pleasure to present a new award in the National Hockey League, and for that, we call upon the Commissioner of the NHL, Mr. Gary Bettman.
Thank you. Every June, the NHL family gathers
to honor the outstanding accomplishments of the prior season. This is a unique practice among the major professional sports, and it is a pleasure to be here tonight to salute the honorees for 2007-2008. For a league with our history and tradition, it is also important to acknowledge individuals whose contributions to the game have spanned seasons, in some cases decades, and in other cases even generations. So it is a special honor to participate in this next presentation as we inaugurate the NHL Lifetime Achievement Award. This award will be presented to a person whose long-term contributions have been representative of all that is outstanding about our game. I am proud to announce that the first winner of this award is a person whose career spanned 5 decades, someone whose name has become more closely associated with our sport than perhaps any other. Gordie Howe is the winner of the inaugural Lifetime Achievement Award. It's a little too early. We have to do some video. Before Gordie gets to speak, we want to see some video from people who want to talk about Gordie.
Dear Gordie, you've always been my hero. When I was a 5-year-old kid, my dad got me a Gordie Howe Detroit Red Wing #9 jersey for Christmas. It was the best Christmas I ever had. I didn't take that jersey off the entire year.
With a pass to Bill Gadsby. Up in center to Howe. Howe gets over the line. He's cutting in. He gets back, a backhand. He scores! Gordie Howe. Picking in the corner.
I remember once you told me that I have 2 eyes and 1 mouth, and that I should keep the 2 open and the 1 closed, and I tried to do that. But not tonight. Tonight, I want everybody to know that you were my hero.
Dear Gordie, we're both Saskatchewan boys. You're from Floral, and I'm from Prince Albert. Heck, I heard about you long before I ever saw you. I remember that you played for 5 teams when you were only 14. It was pretty clear that you loved the game right from the start.
Picking in the corner on the backhand.
Sometimes in my dreams or nightmares, I can see you breaking down the right side. It doesn't feel any better now than it did back then.
It could have gone either way, and with your help.
Dear Gordie, in 5 decades of covering hockey, and I've got the old Hockey Night in Canada jacket out to prove it, I've never seen anyone quite like you. No, never. They'll talk about the battles between the Red Wings and the Montreal Canadiens for many, many years to come. They'll talk about you and your matchup against the fabulous Rocket Richard. That was fierce. That was hockey war. You took your team to 7 straight league championships, 4 Stanley Cups. You were in the top 5 in scoring for 20 straight years. At 45, you played with your sons, Mark and Marty, in the WHA, and you were the league's MVP that year. At age 51, when most of us are headed for the hammock, you were playing in your 29th NHL All-Star game.
You've been a hero away from the game too, Gordie. You married Colleen in 1953, raised 4 great kids, worked tirelessly with her to promote our game in USA. And 55 years later, through good times and bad, you are still at her side. Your love for her, like your love for the game, has never wavered. And the world has come to know you simply as Mr. Hockey.
You once said that it would make you very happy to be remembered with respect. Well, I think it's safe to say that you have the respect of the entire hockey world tonight. And you have my respect and my friendship and my thanks. You were the greatest. You are Mr. Hockey. Congratulations, Gordie Howe.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome broadcaster, author, and the man who brought us Peter Puck, a member of the Hockey Night in Canada alumni, Brian McFarland.
Commissioner Bettman, ladies and gentlemen, it's a thrill for me to be here tonight, especially with Mr. Hockey right behind me. I remember 1960 doing network games in the U.S., and he was one of the first guests I had, and thank God I had him because he was just great. I did have one problem with him over the years, though. If we were going to do a rink-side interview, let's say at Maple Leaf Gardens, you always looked over your shoulder in the warm-up because if Gordie was warming up, you knew he was going to put a scoopful of snow on the stick blade and flip it over the glass or through the screen and catch you right in the kisser, and that would ruin your attempts to do the interview. But it was always fun having him around, and congratulations, Gordie. You're a marvel, and I wouldn't be surprised if you've got another comeback in you.
Thank you very much. If I get a little excited, I'm no different than the kids. It was a happy moment. But first of all, never mind myself, I just want to congratulate the players who've been award winners tonight. And I know a few Red Wings are coming up here, and it's really remarkable once you're hooked with an association, it stays. I don't care if you got 5, it'll stay with you. But to walk down that string reminds me a lot of what has gone past with myself, and that's why I'm up here to thank you, and thank you very much for the honor. I still get, like I said, nervous, but I'll go home and look at the rating and say, yeah, I deserved it, but no. Nobody's around to hear me. That's good. But I had a long and happy career, and exactly what I wanted always was to play hockey, and that meant in the alleys, it meant on the dirt roads, it meant getting chased off the road by the police because that was where the ice was, and that's where I'm going to be. So, but you know, I feel content that the game is in great hands right now. Not good, I mean great, because the young stars around the league are making the best game a lot better. And that might sound funny for somebody playing 32 years, but my feelings are that once in a hockey, you're always in love with the game. That's how I feel, and I'm glad to see the winners tonight, and I'm happy to see the youngsters up front. It will only be about 6 years, and one of you will hit the target. So will you remind me when okay? All right, so thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very pleasure.
Next, Paul Coffey presents the Norris for Best Defenseman in the NHL. Will it be Nick Lidstrom, Dion Phaneuf, or Zdeno Chara coming up on the NHL Awards? Flames had begun to flicker. It was time for someone to step up. Jerome McGinley did again. Christmas came early in Calgary as he led his team on a flawless 6-game road trip where he lit the lamp for 8 goals. When the dust settled, McGinley had his second 50-goal season and had emerged as the Flames' all-time leading scorer. But more important to him, the Flames were playoff-bound. The definition of a power forward, of an ambassador, of a leader. Calgary's own number 12, Jerome McGinley.
What a captain. Jerome McGinley's right here with his father, Elvis. Jerome, I'll ask you to stand next to Peter Hanlon from the Flames organization. 50 goals again, Jerome. Your 3rd time up for the Hart Trophy. Congratulations on that. All the kids love you to death for the way you play the game. Your mom, Susan, and your dad obviously taught you a little bit about that. What message would you impart to the kids get them to where you've come?
Thanks a lot.
That's an easy one.
Well, no, it's great to see you guys here. You know, it's an honor to be here as a player. It's a great league and so many great players. And congratulations, Ovechkin, what an amazing year, and to the Stanley Cup winners, Detroit, what a team, what an organization. But to the kids, you know what? It's pretty cool. You guys go around and getting some autographs, get some pictures. I don't know if I'll still be around, but I'm sure there's some kids here, you know, who will be down the road and be in the NHL and be able to show. Ovechkin will probably still be here, and Dion Phaneuf, and I think there'll be some pretty cool pictures down the road. Some of you guys are going to make it. Keep believing and enjoy the game. It's a great game.
What a season. Well done, Jerome. Craig, back up to you.
Thanks, Ron. Tonight's show marks a very special anniversary. Since the inception of the NHL Awards 25 years ago, the NHL has partnered with the Canadian Diabetes Association to make this event a major fundraiser for diabetes research and education. Please welcome to the stage the Deputy Commissioner of the NHL, Bill Daly, and representing the Canadian Diabetes Association, Logan Gallant.
Thank you, Craig. It gives everyone at the league office great pleasure to continue our relationship with the Canadian Diabetes Association. I want to welcome and introduce tonight's CDA representative, Logan Gallant, a 12-year-old from Cornwall, Prince Edward Island. Logan is a fantastic AA goalie whose favorite player is Jerome McGinley.
Thank you, Mr. Daly. On behalf of the Canadian Diabetes Association, I'd like for your support, which has helped families and kids like me affected by diabetes across Canada.
Logan, tonight we have passed the $4 million mark raised over the last 25 years for the CDA. We are happy to support the CDA. And Logan, keep loving hockey. Thank you.
What a great cause on a great night and a great moment for all the kids and the parents. Jerome talked about minor hockey and kids coming to all of a sudden be in the NHL one day. Let's have a little visit here. What's your name?
Cameron Watt.
Okay, where do you play and how old are you?
It's North Toronto Minor Midget AA. I'm 14.
And what position do you play?
I play center.
Okay, so you're one chance. You got so many great players in this room, the best in the NHL. Hate to single one guy out, but who's your favorite player?
Well, I like some of the smaller guys, the speedy, fast, finesse. I'd have to say Henrik Zetterberg.
Oh, all right. Good. Well, thank you very much and enjoy. There you go, Henrik. Tonight, folks, we've been celebrating the NHL's youth and the bright future of our game. At this time, however, though, we'd like to take a look at the veterans in this league. They're the ones who lead their team night in and night out and show the young players just how to get things done. They're still able to dominate games against players who in some cases are 2 decades younger than they are. Let's salute the Warriors.
Why does he do it? How does he do it? When each year the game gets faster, the opponents get younger, the pain is unspoken. But he's still there, making a statement. A statement of shattering records, winning cups, scoring the all-important goal. He survived years of hits, and he's not done yet. He's a star-turning legend because he's still there, putting his body on the line every night, every shift. He's got nothing to prove. He proved it long ago. Year after year, through hundreds of games, hundreds of goals. What makes a man step onto the ice one more time? Because the best shift, the sweetest goal, the most memorable save is always the next one. And like the Warriors, the love of this game never ages.
Here to present the James Norris Memorial Trophy is a 3-time Norris winner and the star of CBC's hit show The Border, Paul Coffey and Graham Abbey.
It's no secret that a strong and versatile defense is key to winning in today's NHL. Norris Trophy recognizes
the defenseman with the best all-around game.
And it's no secret, this year's three nominees are stars at both ends of the ice. Here they are.
I'm Dylan Simpson, and I play for the Southside Athletic Club Bantam AAAs. Here are the nominees for the Norris. Nicholas Lidstrom, 5-time Norris winner, one of the best power play quarterbacks in the league. Led all defensemen in scoring and plus-minus. Knows how to play the two-way game. Dion Phaneuf, a force on the ice. Intimidates opponents every shift. He plays hard and hits hard. Watch out across the blue line. He's a goalie's best friend and a goal-scoring machine. Definitely someone I'd want on my team. Zdeno Chara, a monster on the blue line. Can't beat him to the net, can't beat him in the corner. In the offensive zone, you goalies better watch out for his slap shot. So excited every time he steps on the ice.
And the winner is, from your Stanley Cup champion, Detroit Red Wings, Nick Lidstrom.
Thank you very much. First of all, I'd like to congratulate Dion and Zdeno on their fine seasons. I'd like to thank Mr. and Mrs. Illich and the Illich family for all their commitment to the team over the years. Ken Holland, Jim Neal for assembling such a great teams over the years as well. Mike Babcock and the coaching staff for giving me an opportunity to play a lot and throwing me out there in all different situations. My teammates, of course, they're a big part of this award. Lastly, I'd like to thank my family. They're all here today. I brought all my boys here, my wife, and I love you guys. You're a big part of this. Thank you.
Congratulations, Nick. Dylan Simpson is Craig Simpson's son. He's a star defenseman out at Edmonton. He wanted to say that Nick Lidstrom was his favorite, but like his dad, he didn't want to be boring, so he's going to say it's Andrei Kopitar of the LA Kings, who he loves as well. But Dylan's off to the under-16 in Alberta in a month's time. He's a wonderful hockey player. He'll be up there with Nick one of these days. Time now for our third heart story of the evening. Let's meet Evgeny Malkin.
Early in the season, the winner was one of the stars.